Hi, welcome to my IGTV. I'm Shivani, and this is Burfi A Conscious Revolution. Uh, in this episode or video, I want to just talk about 3D and 5D. It's not a very easy concept, honestly, but I'll try my best to explain it in whatever I have come to the understanding of it. And I know because a lot of you do hear me talking about the 3D, the 5D, and I know probably a part of you might know it, maybe some of you do not know it, maybe some of you have heard it, maybe this is the first time you're hearing it. Hopefully this will resonate with you, and hopefully this will make you understand on a whole conscious global level what is really happening and where are we elevating towards. So right now what has been existing for few thousand years has been the third dimensional reality. Now we have the 1D, the 2D, the 3D, the 4D, the 5D, the 6D, the 7, 8, 9D, and so on, right? You have multi dimensions. So to say right now we are in the 3D, what is 3D reality? The third dimensional reality is very restricted. It is based on fear programming. It has been working its way through controlling, through anger, through jealousy, through disharmony, through violence, through competition, through insecurity. Basically, all the feelings which make us feel, which gossiping, honestly. Things which kind of like worked with us at some time but hasn't been working for a while, and a lot of us have started feeling disconnected with these things. That is because we are no longer ready, we are no longer in the 3D, we are transitioning and making our way to the fifth dimensional reality. Again, what is fifth dimensional reality and how is it related to us not resonating with it? Basically, it's all what we are going through is the ascension of Gaia or ascension of the earth. A lot of spiritualists say that the earth has already ascended to the five dimensional reality, and what is it right now doing is holding space for all of us who have not yet made that transition fully. So again, that's a whole different topic to talk about the ascension and awakening. But to just talk about the 3D and the 5D, 5D is more love based. 5D is more harmony, about harmony, peace, joy. So all these feelings which make you feel uplifted are actually a lot based on the fifth dimensional reality. Because I'm not saying you haven't ever experienced that, but you do not truly experience that full spectrum joy and bliss as much as you feel it in the 5D. At times, whenever you do feel that, those are the times when you are actually matching or actually living in the 5D, having the glimpses of 5D. That is when you are actually having a sort of a trailer an experience, a 5D experience, right? And that's how we make the transition. We won't one day wake up and go from 3D to completely to 5D, but we will be making the transition. A lot of people are right now who spend 99% of the time in the 5D, and what do they spend their 99% of the time is because they have evolved and they are evolving, that they stay in that high vibration most of the time, right? So as we become more and more evolved, more and more awakened, more and more aware of our vibration and start taking care of it, which is why I say your vibration is the most important thing, right? So when you raise your vibration, you elevate yourself to the next dimension, which is the 5 dimension. Now what is the 4D? 4D is the place where there are angels and where there are spirits, and where there are basically when someone basically when you kind of like talk to a psychic, they kind of like connect to the 4 dimensional reality. Also when you experience sleep paralysis and sometimes out of body experience, you kind of go astral travel, all of that comes into the 4 dimensional plane. The 5 dimensional plane is above that, right? So which is why the 4D, this is where the angels, our spirit guides, live, so that they can connect us from 3D to 5D. Okay. Yeah, so basically 5D is what we are awakening to. The colors are more saturated, you feel more alive, you feel more blissful, you experience joy in a more authentic way, and most importantly, your relationships there are much more authentic and high vibrational. This is why most of us are not resonating with the old way of relationships. We are no more happy with the way things have been, which is why it's our soul calling us to elevate to a higher vibration, right? Where it's not so much about satisfying the codependency, where it's not about satiating the fear, which is not about satiating the greed, the lust, the all of these fear based situations. We are breaking free from that, and that is why the whole awakening process is so exhausting at times and tormenting, because we are literally breaking free. We are breaking free from these old systems so that we can freely elevate to the five dimensional reality. Every time you are meditating and reaching out for this moment, so every time you say do what you love, basically, to put it in the most simplest way, whenever you do that, whatever you truly love, you're having experiencing complete bliss, be it meditating, be it cooking, be it just walking on the grass. You are in those moments, you are in the 5D, right? So as you do more and more of what you love, as you do more, as you honor yourself, your happiness more and more, you will be trans transitioning more and more to the fifth dimensional reality. So basically, our goal is to make a complete shift from 3D to the 5D. There are people who have made the shift, there are people who are making the shift, there are people who started to make the shift. I feel honestly no one will be left behind, because, as I said, the earth has already ascended and it's holding space for the people who are not, and at the same time, the people who have already made the transition are also holding space for people who just started the journey or who are making the transition. And we're all collectively doing this together to make this transition from 3D based to a 5D based reality, because always are not working for us anymore. We have to transition to the golden age, the Aquarian age, the five dimensional reality, where it's really based on freedom. The Aquarian age, it is based on freedom. That's the word. You are allowed to have beliefs which allow you the freedom to be whoever you want to be, to live your life whatever way you want to be. You don't have to succumb to the way, to specific programming. You're free to choose your own reality, and that is what the whole five dimensional reality is all about. That is why we are all shifting our mindsets. That is why I'm talking about subconscious and everyone else's. That is how you are reprogramming. The reprogramming is the ascension at the core level. So I hope that helps you. I hope that throws some light. I tried my best to explain as much as I can in the most simplest terms. Hopefully, I will make a YouTube video as well soon. Please let me know if this brought you some light, some clarity, and share it with your friends, because we all need to know and understand this message right now more than ever before. Thank you so much. Take care and have a wonderful day.